Tim, like, you forget about him because, like you said, he had 3 touchdowns today. And compared to where he's been, it's definitely not the same. How fair is it to be like, okay, well, he finally just showed up again?
Well, I think, listen, the situation a year ago wasn't great in Cleveland, and I think that there was a lot that needed to be fixed. And so when Kevin Stefanski comes in, he's got a lot on his plate, and many of those things bigger than just, hey, get 13 the ball. Now, it's obviously something that they want to do, but he's also trying to build for the long haul. And so, each and every week isn't going to look like this week against the Dallas Cowboys. He is a great player. Everyone knows that there's talent there. But I think one of the reasons Kevin Stefanski is there is not to make it about Odell Beckham. It's about to make it about the Browns organization and how to make them a better football team and more competitive. And there will be weeks where it'll be quiet, and there will be weeks where it's huge. That's just how it'll go. And quite honestly, that's the best thing for that football team.
I do want to ask very quickly, and again, we don't know exactly what. Nicole did the highlight. Nick Chubb did leave the game.
It's the knee injury. He left in the first quarter.
He did. They're from what we're hearing, the Browns are cautiously optimistic. They don't think he tore his ACL, but again, we're still waiting on some reports from that. Tim, if he was to miss any time, how significant is that to that Browns offense?
Yeah, it's a big deal. He's a very good runner. Listen, they have a good runner behind him in Hunt, and so I think that some of the investments they've made on the offensive line, have started to pay off. You could see it. You could see it today against the Dallas Cowboys, and so the benefit that they do have is they have another very capable back behind Nick Chubb. So you hope that he's okay, but they are in a situation where they have depth at the position.
I do want to go back to the Dallas Cowboys, who obviously defense was optional, but also that record of 1-3 under a new coach in Mike McCarthy. How much pressure should be on McCarthy right now?
The one takeaway that I get from this game is the Cowboys are not going to give up. And we saw that with the Falcons game. They made it a game. They could have easily folded the cards and say, look, we're not going to get back into this one, but they got back in it. Versus the Falcons, we all saw the onside kick. They win that football game. And then this game in particular, they're down by a lot, and then they make their way back, and they make it a close game. So if anything you take out of it, you take that, look, this team is going to fight for 4 quarters, and they're not going to give up. So Mike McCarthy, he's got a lot of work to do. We all see that. But first-year head coach, I think there was a little bit unrealistic expectations of where they should be instantly because they have Mike McCarthy.
I love that Nicole mentioned pressure and Mike McCarthy because I fully understand they're sitting at 1-3. But I'm watching these games and thinking the pressure's now on Jerry Jones because Dak Prescott's throwing like 900 yards a game. I mean, this dude is playing
502 today.
Absolutely.
He's in a good division right now.
He's playing, and he certainly is. But I'm asking you in terms of, because we're always on Dak contract extension watch. He's obviously playing under the tag right now. If you're Dak Prescott's team, despite the fact that you're 1-3, are you feeling good about what he's showing you right now?
Yes and no. Okay. Yes, with the yardage and the production, but no in some of the turnovers and the things that put you...
Turnover on the final drive.
It's losing football. At the end of the day, when you fumble the ball away and you throw interceptions, it doesn't matter how many yards, you're going to lose the game. So I think it's taking care of the football is number one, and then the yardage, yes. Look, you can go out there and throw for 500 yards, but you throw an interception and you fumble the football and you lose, that's not winning. So at the end of the day, he's got to figure out how to take care of the football and help his team win.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.